Championship 4, Chandler Smith, Ben Rhodes, Ty Majeski, Zane Smith. Who's going to win the title tonight here in Phoenix? If stage 1 is any indicator, Zane Smith has the upper hand, dominant through that first stage. Pit stops now. Let's go to Jamie Howe.
For Ben Rhodes, he is the first stall at pit in. I asked his crew chief, Rich Lucius, why they picked that one. He said it's simple. This is where we were last year in terms of the truck in that first stage. It was really tight in the center. The exit went away, gave him a whole lot of push. They're going to make some adjustments, Josh.
The biggest problem for the 18 right now is he's lacking right rear lateral grip, so they're going to tighten the back up by making a track bar adjustment and give him 4 tires, Jamie.
Zane Smith in the 38, 43 laps led already tonight. Said he's a little bit tight firing off, and that makes him a little free on the exit of the corner. Had a little bit of brake shake earlier, but he put the fans on and it helped, so they noted that for later in the race. 66 Ty Majeski. Hard to drive it, so loose, no grip. He had that damage. Also, he's running pretty hot. They're watching the temps about 2:30 right now as they went down on the track bar and 4 tires.
But Ty Majeski with a bigger issue.
That's Christian Eckes.
Or excuse me, Christian Eckes. Yes.
Probably a lucky trip to pit road for some of our championship contenders, Vince.
Well, that's for sure. We'll sort it all out when we come back to Phoenix. That right front, watch the right front. It just takes them longer. We don't got a great view from this side, but you can just see how long it takes them.
You saw the rear tire changer come around, so watch this now. Look how tight the fender is to the tire. Hard to get it off, and then also hard to get it back on. You see the rear guy, again, done way before the front guy.
So some track position lost. Zane Smith came in as the leader, goes out third.
What about the problems Majeski had early in that first stage? He had a great pit stop, finds himself up in the 6th position. I've been impressed with his truck and his job of driving behind the wheel. We made him the favorite, Vince. We thought he would be the guy to beat, and it didn't look good early, but he has rebounded.
A couple of KBM trucks out front to start stage 2. Corey Heim on the inside, John Hunter Nemechek outside. Everybody dives off the track, making the shortcut.
Chandler Smith looking way outside.
Zane Smith trying to poke his nose in there, now dives down to the inside, but Corey Heim continues to lead, but here comes Zane on the bottom lane.
Boy, Zane just turned that truck left and it's stuck, Mike. Big push for Heim from John Hunter. And look how fast John Hunter exits turn 4. That's a really good truck.
Chandler Smith making the move down on the bottom underneath Zane Smith for third.
That is a battle for the championship lead right there. Whichever truck is that would be our leader. Look at Zane fight back on the outside.
Yeah, Chandler couldn't quite close the door.
Truck will be a handful down here, 3 and 4 on the bottom.
And right behind the two of them, the 66 of Ty Majeski.
At least a lap down here for sure.
It's been a disappointing end of the season for Hocevar. 3 straight finishes outside the top 10, and he's going to have a tough way to go the rest of the way tonight. In battle for third here as Chandler Smith cuts the dog leg, trying to get his teammate Corey Heim, and he gets it.
And then right behind Heim is...
And stuck between the caliper and the brake rotor, but the sway bar was undamaged, so they were able to fix that situation and send it back out. Jamie?
Well, Zane Smith, we've been talking about him running second right now, and he just had a calm demeanor about him today, and I said, what's the biggest difference for you this time around going for the championship? He said, I know what my future looks like. This time last year, he was literally racing for his career, didn't have any plans, no teams would answer his call. He said he put out 120 voicemails, and he got 1 call back, and that was Front Row Motorsports. They called him, offered him this ride, and said, you know what, we're going to double down. They're giving him next year full-time, and they're going to put him in the Cup Series part-time, including an attempt at the Daytona 500. He's in a great place with the...
Ramjack, the nation's leader in trusted foundation repair.
A settling foundation can be serious, and it can ruin the value of your home.
For fast, permanent, affordable solutions.
Nice to see that.
A bit. We've seen it before, but with these engines, I didn't expect to see it. They turned less RPM, but you could see both. Listen to that. I'm a little surprised because the pace hasn't slowed down that much. If they slowed down a second and a half or something like that, maybe, but I'm really surprised that they are able to shift.
And how about that report from Jamie with the team telling Ben to kind of settle down, you're going too hard? Why as a driver do you fall into that mode?
Well, too deep, you're not going to be able to get the center of the corner right. And in Phoenix, the exit of these corners is so important. Long, sweeping turn off two here.
And Zane is right on his bumper. That was Jack Wood in the green and white 24 that got down in front of John Hunter and cut his momentum. And here comes Zane challenging for the lead now.
Zane had a really nice run off four with John Hunter dealing with that traffic. Still more trucks ahead to deal with.
Not gonna be able to get him right
Pete
here.
Thompson in the 40. And that blue truck, blue and white.
I'm gonna have to back out.
Side by side for the lead here. 3 wide for the lead for a second.
Yeah, went back out.
Chris Hunter up on the outside in the 43. He goes a lap down.
Nemechek able to hold off Zane for the moment, but then
Here that he is not shifting. We've been looking at all the inboards. Nobody's shifting except for Ben Rhodes right now.
10 to go in stage 2. Nemechek holding on.
Good down at 1 and 2. Man,
He's gonna clear him
he's
this
looking
time.
to do what that other Smith boy did a year ago. Sweep both stages and then take the race. He's got his work cut out for him. John Hunter really strong also.
Zane's really good on corner exit. It's just that John Hunter ain't gonna back down, and plus he's on that outside line. If you
These
can
two
hold,
sizing each
with the
other
truck
up.
series, if you're able to hold somebody down the bottom, they can be able to pass you as long as you can hold
Look
them
how
down.
tight he's able to keep it. Bill off the corner, really dropped down low. And John Hunter's going to come chase him.
And you may say, why is he trying so hard here? Obviously, stage points don't matter, but he gets to pick, whoever's leading gets to pit road first. And that may enable him to get off pit road first and have the Jews first.
Zane Smith, one of our championship 4 in that orange and white 38. John Hunter Nemechek,
He's got him.
just fighting for the win.
Got him. And that's Haley Deegan in that one truck just ahead of him, trying to stay on the lead lap. Needs to get around a couple of times here to keep from going a lap down. It's not going to happen as Zane just rips the bottom.
That's going to cost Carson Hocevar the free pass. Haley now is in position to get that free pass.
Well, that Zane Smith truck so good. He's led 46 laps tonight, won stage 1, and certainly has been the best of the championship 4 up to this point.
Yep, Haley's gonna
Looking
get
for
the
that
free
green and
pass.
white checker flag on turn 4.
Haley's with the free
2
pass.
stages in the books, and Zane Smith has won them both. He won the pole earlier this afternoon, and he has taken care of business in stage 1 and stage 2. And the last time he swept both stages, he also happened to win the race back in